Today is Friday, January 16, 2026. This is the Secretary of State website. Search. So we can see we're at a government domain. So we will come here, hit menu, find election and voting. It says candidates. And we can still see we're on the domain candidates. Okay, enlarge. Candidate information. So election information. Make sure we can see that good. Holding one hand with the phone. And we're still on the domain. So what does it say here? March primary. So we will click it. And we see campaign information. Click it. I haven't done it on my laptop, so that's why I'm going a little slow. Campaign information. Pause so I can see what's going on with this. I haven't done it on my laptop, or tablet rather. Okay, starting back. It says here election and voting, and we're still on the domain. Clicked it. Candidates. Election information. Candidate filing. Okay, so this is where I want to get to. There we go. Look at that, y'all. This is the federal crime. So that everyone can see. I'm gonna hit the back button. So we see right now, we're still on the website of the Secretary of State. We come down, we hit candidate filing, and it changed from that to that. So do it again. Make sure we'll see how it quickly and quietly does what it do. Back button. So, back button. Now watch this. Watch how it switch. Switcheroo. Now you still think, now look how this is where the FBI gonna get them right here. Right here. This is a private domain now. They got it dressed up like a man, dressed up like a woman. He is not a woman. This is not the Secretary of State, but you see all this stuff and you think it is. So in this way, you think that the Secretary of State has complied with the law. Now this is all deception. This is the crime here. Some told me go ahead and make the video ballot order. Now it went from, look like it went from previously unofficial. So damn, they done took a different step again. Ballot information, election, Republican, county. It is still showing to be as if it's official. Only after I posted it on Facebook. But let me not jump ahead of myself. Let's see if it's gonna still say, oh, official. Harris, not official, but Okay, Republican ballot information. Make sure this can all be seen. And anyone that comes here think that they are on the Secretary of State website, did not notice the switcheroo. All right, ballot information. So it looked like FBI, they didn't change it from unofficial to official. That's the crime, FBI. This is no different than the state of China, the country of China doing this. This is not the state of Texas. All rights reserved. This video is the evidence for the grand jury. I've already called for the resignation of the Secretary of State. They didn't change this from being unofficial a few days ago to official. The crime is committed. Now, the question is just how deep of this corruption there is. Is the FBI, the United States Attorney, are y'all involved in it? I'd be damned if I'd be afraid to speak. District 18. This is not coming from the Secretary of State herself. This is a third party. So this saying candidate information. Ballot order. Now, okay, maybe this is where I was where it said unofficial ballot order. You get frustrated. How did that happen back? You get frustrated that nothing is being done. How can the federal government allow this if doesn't make sense? How so many people have died waiting to see the corruption, people arrested. As Harris. (2026) election, Republican. Okay, so this does not. It's not. It was saying the other day, which you'll see that on Facebook. They was called it unofficial. Now they got it listed as official. So the crime is fully committed. It's completed. Candidate bio. Something told me to go ahead and make a video of it, because they know that the public won't know the difference. Now it's acting like it's done got old and crazy. Status could reset. Oh, now it does it. Now it done went old and crazy. So we'll back out of it. Come back in. You get tired of seeing people committing crimes and get away with it. You can't get away with this here before the American people. Harris. Like I say, on Facebook, it's showing unofficial, so it looked like they're watching me closely, and they've changed that, but we'll see. Harris, 26. All right. Republican primary. Ballot order. It does not in any way. So now they've gone so far from having it saying unofficial, and now it's saying neither official nor unofficial. Candidate, but I just want to make sure that they've gone all the way with it. 26. Republican. Harris County. And that is what it is. Ballot information. They are this desperate. But here it is, right here. That's not the state of Texas. This is not the state of Texas website. Last time. EFGHI. Hardin Harris. It is Harris County. And ballot, this is the ballot order. Export. Ballot information. Export. Download that. Again, now we're gonna, this is not, see how, this is the deception, this is the fraud, because, okay, the FBI, and you can get AI to explain to you that this is the fraud right here, because the media and anybody else that don't understand, like I didn't understand what's going on here, so they're stealing money. That's what this is about. Because they're doing it this way, the money cannot be accounted for. All the millions of dollars here. The people have to pay, the candidates had to pay, or the applicants had to pay the filing fee. So we'll back out and watch it go back to the domain. 1, candidate information. You will not get out of this. You will not escape. I've already called for her resignation, and now we just went. And this is how I got the AI is explaining it. When you're mad, you ain't supposed to talk right. You see these motherfuckers get away with so much motherfucking evil over the people, and they play on our ignorance. This is not no motherfucking official shit here. This is a fraud against the people of Texas. If you don't understand, okay, so like over here, candidate procedures, candidate guide, run for federal office. Now you stay there. See how it stays on the website, on the state of Texas website. Stays there. You can get other information. Let's click here. What that say? Okay, click on it. We remain on her website. But as soon as we Move. Election and voting. Who are gonna be our candidate? Who will I be voting for? Click it. Candidate information. Still on her website. Candidates. Election information. Early voting. But we want the primary. This is where we go. Now we didn't went to a doggone private company. But the private company got you thinking this is team. Oh, hey, hi, come on in. Team, Texas Secretary of State, candidate by, they playing on us, our ignorance. But again, come down here. This is not the god doggone state of Texas. Turn the camera around so you can see it. So the FBI know, see that you may not understand, but the FBI they understand. They see the crime. They present this to a grand jury. Be doing this here, you cannot. There can be no audit of the Secretary of State behind for this money. Back, jump. I'm gonna keep doing that. Make sure that don't get. I did get that really shown. What did it say right there? Primary March 23rd. Let's go back up. State of Texas website. Come back down. And we're gonna make sure you see that switcheroo game in real time. Kind of hard to hold the phone. Now here we go. Bam. Early voting. Candidates. Current information. 26 primary. Still on the right website. And that's the switcheroo. This the only way it's doing that. I'm not laughing, I was coughing. Guess it's high enough. I'm doing this here because I want to make sure, because sometimes you'll make a video, create one, and you go back and you see you didn't get a good one. Campaign information. Okay, I've demonstrated. I got it, because at first I was like it, but shit. Don't rely on this here. Switcheroo. Okay, again, early voting, because I don't be doing all this. That I hadn't been. This ain't my what I do. So candidate information. Welcome to it. Okay, candidate information, candidate filing. Okay, so that's how you stay. That's how you keep it done. So now I see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm on the Texas website. Secretary of State, that's clear. There's the layout. Now, to show the switcheroo,